Hello, Knights, and welcome back to Lord Coucha Live. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing great. Can't complain. We're back at it with another episode of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, last time I streamed on Friday, I said I would try to get one in on the weekend. I even said it might not happen, and yeah, weekend got busy. Saturday got busier than I expected, Sunday got busier than I expected, and I was trying really hard to get a stream going both of those days. Or, I was trying Saturday, didn't work out, then I was trying Sunday, but schedule didn't work out. Oh well, but here we are back on our normal Monday, picking up where we left off in the DLC. I've been scanning my amiibos every day, and for those interested, I have the Sword of the Six Sages, Ganondorf's Blade, from Twilight Princess. It's pretty cool. And I also have the Fierce Deity Sword, which is Fierce Deity Link's sword from Majora's Mask. So those are super cool. Just got to continue working on the costume pieces. Of the costume pieces, I managed to get the Twilight Cap, the Twilight Pants, and Cap of the Hero, which I've upgraded twice now. Slowly working on the rest. But, let me see. Couple things I did want to mention before we got into it. So, alright, I'll start the timer. Where we left off last time, I only meant to stream for like an hour, but then I wound up streaming for 2 hours. Basically, I was following the quest from the journal I found. The Evil Spirit's armor set is hidden within Farron's Great Sea of Trees, or I don't know where I got great from. Farron's Sea of Trees. So, I spent a solid hour last stream searching through Farron Woods. Also Finra Woods, because they were next to it. Also Pagos Woods, because they were next to it. Spent an hour going over and over and over every single square inch. Nothing. I was getting quite salty that I wasn't finding it, because most of these treasure hunts most of them are on the easier side. So then it dawns upon me, pretty much immediately after ending stream, wait a minute, this isn't a clue. This is the precursor to the clues, because the clues are these. And I know exactly where to find these treasures. Turns out this wasn't a treasure at all, it was just telling you it's in the Farron region of the game. So, when I was insulting whoever came up with the writing for this, I take it back. Any other time I've complained about writing or clues in this game, I still say it holds water. But when I was getting upset at this last stream, I now realize I was not reading the correct thing. Why would they highlight this in red if it's not a clue? Whatever. So, that was on me. Wasted about an hour doing nothing because there was supposed to be nothing. Though, in my defense, I had a guest in last stream in chat. Forgive me, I don't remember their name. But they said go to Farron Woods. And that might be the last time I ever listen to anything anyone says in chat. Because they said, go to Farron Woods. I searched all of Farron Woods. There was nothing. So the person in chat was just dead wrong. Wouldn't surprise me because they said they threw out at least 2 or 3 factoids that were just blatantly wrong. For example, all enemies in the game get stronger every blood moon. I still have to like absolutely verify that, but I don't think that's correct at all. I think they said that after a blood moon, all plants regrow. Candidly, not true. I verified that off stream. So he was giving out some bad info. So that's cool. Once again, for those watching, if I seem hesitant to accept any advice from the chat, it's stuff like this. That's the reason. So, don't feel bad if I don't listen to your advice. It's probably just bad. Only half joking. Feel free, please, to offer advice, but just don't get mad when I don't listen to it. So, picking up off that quest, and I think we're gonna finish it up really quick now that we've got ourselves back on track. Alright, dark armor. So, at the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. The highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. This is 3 waterfalls right in a row. We're going to aim for this region. Also, while we have some loading screen time, I finally figured out how to get the final 120th shrine in the base game. I've been mentioning it a couple times throughout a handful of streams, and I know last stream in particular I was saying how stuck I was on that shrine. I forget what the mission was called, but it was the one where you had to take the Sheikah ball from Impa's house and take it to the shrine. I kid you not, I tried everything. Everything. And then, nice clothes, but we gotta switch that out. I tried everything, and then, last stream in chat, someone said to talk to everyone in Kakariko Village. Solid advice. But I said then, and I maintain, I did talk to everybody. I talked to everybody during the day, and I talked to everybody during the night, and nobody had anything for me. So, that had me even more confused. So, I'll admit, I looked this one up a little bit. I didn't look up how to do it. I just looked up what I was missing. I didn't know what to do. I just knew what I needed to do. So, ultimately, what happened was, in order to activate that shrine quest to even make it available in the game, you must first complete 3 other, in my opinion, completely random quests. It is the only quest in the game that I can tell that requires other quests to have first been completed to unlock it. So, already we're off to a bad start. So, the 3 quests that needed to be completed was, like, something like Visit the Great Fairy, which I already did. I forget what the second... Oh yeah, catch all the cuckoos in Kakariko, which I did early on in the game. And the third one was to do the Firefly side quest for one of the ladies in Kakariko. That one I had not done. You want to know why? Because I talked to that character when they were in the wrong pose. That's it. So, it's the lady who stands outside the clothing. I don't know. What. Quick aside, very quick aside. I've been playing this game a decent amount off stream today, before stream. All day, I've been playing this game. It's been raining and thunderstorming. This is, like, in real life, the single worst day of weather I've had in this game. It has been raining all the time. And y'all know how much I love the rain in this game, how much of a, underdeveloped concept it is. So, that's been thrilling. Anyway, back to the story. So, I should just swim up the waterfall, being lazy. So anyway, so so the lady who stands outside the clothing shop in Kakariko, that's the lady who gives you this side quest for the Fireflies. Now, I've spoken to her when she's standing in front of the shop during the day. I've spoken to her as she's walking to work and back to home. I've spoken to her both of those trips. I've even spoken to her when she's in her house and she says something unique, like, hey, I wish I could, I'm too old to catch fireflies, but I'd love to see some. And I read that, and I don't even know if any of the words in her text were read. I don't think they were. Maybe fireflies was read, but, you know, there was, like, some sort of, like, hint or clue, like, hey, you know, she might have a firefly quest for you, or something along those lines. But no side quest ever activated in my log. Turns out, I was speaking to this lady when she was standing up in her house, and the difference is, I had to wait 2 seconds later until she sat down in the chair in her house. She says the same line whether she's standing or sitting, but she has to be sitting to give you that side quest. I apparently had never tried that obscure combination of things. I hope God can forgive me for that. So, at that point, I talked to her, and she gave me the side quest, and then, you know, I had fireflies, I gave her the fireflies, I completed that side quest instantly. Before she even finished her speech, I finished the side quest. And at that point, I was able to unlock the the shrine quest to get that final shrine. And that one just fell together really easy. But what fucking horseshit that is, really. I mean, that's number 2 to the LJN shrine. The LJN shrine is the worst. Whatever. I'm gonna look it up just so we have a name. Oh, we're never gonna find it. Well, whatever that quest was that you needed the family heirloom or whatever, the family jewels. Horrible. Horrible. I don't know what exotic Japanese crack they were smoking over there in Nintendo HQ, but they need to cut that shit out. I've said this before, I'll say it again. They need to lay off the drugs. Someone needs to check their work, and Miyamoto needs to play his games. I know, we're getting a little off on a tangent already, but real talk, my friends. Real talk. Miyamoto needs to play his games. So, I finished that shrine quest, or that shrine. So, got all 120 shrines in the base game. And now have a fully maxed out health and stamina meter. I'm still missing 2 hearts. But the statue of Hylia said, no more hearts. You're full. So, I'm guessing I'm maxed out, and I just have to sacrifice 2 clips of my stamina in order to get full heart containers. Either that or DLC will fill in the last of the hearts. I don't know. I already had the DLC activated when she said that, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I guess I'll figure it out. But upon completing the final shrine, I was given a new quest called, you might have even seen it, Gift from the Monks. It told me to go to the Forgotten Temple, where they have a nice little present there for me. I guarantee you it's my green tunic. I really wanted to do it as soon as I unlocked it, but I thought it would be cool to do on stream, so I held off, and I saved it for today. So we'll be picking up Link's classic green tunic today. Something I honestly should have had a solid week or 2 ago, if you ask me. But, hey, I'm not the one who comes up with the challenges in this game. But hey, something to do, right? Oh, the rock went behind me. I was wondering where that boulder landed. So right now we're searching for a treasure chest that should theoretically be by here. Whoop, see? Never turned on game volume. Not that it probably made much of a difference, but this is why I checked the volumes. My spidey senses went off telling me you never checked volume today. Thank God I did. We could have went the whole stream without any game audio. And that would have made me a sad Coucha. Kinda doubt. Kinda doubt it's in any of these little holes here. I'm pointing because you can see. I say that because just kind of like normal base game treasures are typically hidden in here, but gotta search, gotta try. Nope, not in here. Let me just review real quick. The actual clue. At the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. So that doesn't really help us out. Just says... Wait. The highest waterfall? Or the highest of 3. The highest of 3. I'm interpreting that 2 different ways. There are 3 waterfalls around here. This one's the highest. Like, this is literally the highest waterfall. 1, 2, 3. See, I was thinking 3 in a row, just like that. 3 waterfalls in a row. This is the highest. No, I'm thinking this is the highest waterfall in general, and technically... No, that waterfall's down from that lake. I don't know. Alright, I'll just do a quick little search here of Coucha Lake while I'm in the area. Then I'm gonna go up to Riola Spring and look around there. Something tells me Riola Spring may be my target. Alright, so when I said I took it back about bad clue writing, I take that back now. The clue writing is bad. Clearly whoever wrote that clue was not paying very much attention to the map, otherwise they would realize that there are kind of a few instances of 3 waterfalls in a row. I mean, I'm willing to give benefit of the doubt and say the Japanese version of the clues were much better, and just easily chalk it up to bad English translation. That makes me feel better to believe that. That's the sort of mentality I go with when I say Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2 aren't actually so bad, because it's just the bad translation to English that makes or Westerners hate those 2 games. Castlevania 2 in particular. That the original Japanese versions of those games are great because the translation isn't bad. Because there is no translation. So I'm gonna chalk that up here to Breath of the Wild. I'm sure the clues in Japanese are much more written by humans who have played the game, maybe? As opposed to the English translators, which I think pat themselves on the back a little too hard sometimes. Why am I coming after English translators? They're absolute heroes. But sometimes they're a little off the mark. And when it comes to matters of translation between languages, being a little off the mark means being a lot off the mark. So that's why I'm hammering so hard on this one here. Oh, that's different. Is it actually completely out of water? Almost. Wow. Alright, I'm thinking it's not going to be in the water. All these treasure chests, almost every single one of them, if not all of them, I don't exactly recall, have been buried in the ground. To some extent. 2 beetles? That I'm not getting? I got 1. You know, I think I'm going to climb up and jump down, or glide a little bit. Maybe I catch something I didn't see before. Actually, this is fine. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem here. I don't know which set of 3 waterfalls they're talking about. That's the best way of putting it. There are many waterfalls in this region. There are a few different ways you can divide them up into 3. And I suppose there's a few different ways you can interpret highest. So I have no sense of confidence that I'm currently searching the place that I need to be. Wishful thinking. Holy shit. I was just about to say, what if that Lionel arrow hit the dragon and gave me a scale? That would be crazy. But I was like, no way enemy arrows count. I even thought the arrow hit the dragon and it didn't do anything. But wow, enemy arrow, I baited an enemy arrow into hitting one of the dragons, and it worked. That's crazy. See, that's one of the reasons why I keep complimenting this game, because there are so many ways of doing any single thing. Like, in any other game, that would not have happened. That enemy arrows are, like, in-game registered as the same thing as a player-controlled arrow. Like, if it's just an arrow, and it works. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, back to shitting on the game. This clue is terrible. Mama-san, welcome in! Hello! And you're... We're just, doing some light treasure hunting to warm up today, and then I want to get into the main quest of the DLC, which will probably see us fighting some cool stuff, maybe. Can't wait to get started. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you might have mentioned last stream, or not, but for those who don't know, Mama-san picked up a copy of Breath of the Wild after watching some of the playthrough. So, I'm excited for you to start your journey. If it's any advice, I feel like the way I wound up playing through the entire game is kinda reverse of how you should play through the whole game. I feel like almost everything I did in this game, I did in the reverse order. Almost. So, if that's any advice. Well, for example, had I known that, I had to pay for a DLC in order to get an item to help me find Korok seeds, then I never would have thoroughly searched the entire map of this game for Korok seeds without the mask. I didn't know the mask was a thing, and I wish I had known, and I wish I had waited, because now I definitely don't feel like scouring the entire map again in hopes of getting all the Korok seeds. So, definitely grab them along the way while you can, but don't go crazy with it until you get that mask. Oh, this rain? Yeah, I was just mentioning that like 10 minutes ago. I'm having the most awful in real life day with this game. I've been playing for a few hours today before stream, you know, just picking up this and that. And I have never played this game where rain has been more consistent. I would say a solid 80 to 85% of all my gameplay time today has been in the rain or thunderstorm. It's been raining everywhere, constantly. Everywhere. Constantly. Rain. Everywhere. Constantly. So, if I seem to have a shorter than normal fuse with rain today, that's why. I'm gonna knock these boulders out of the way, because why not? Actually, are these metallic? Thank you. Yeah, probably grabbed these already. At the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. Well, this is Lake Floria. I'm gonna assume dead north is pretty much Riola Spring. One would think it's in this area, but I don't know how far outside of the area it is. Nor can I even say for sure if that's the one, because 3 waterfalls right here leads to Coucha Lake. I really think Coucha Lake is the answer. That's what it should be. That's the top of 3 waterfalls, but Riola Springs seems like the big obvious place to search. Like I feel like the player's first thought should be Riola Spring. But I think we have another scenario where I immediately 200 IQ'd the solution when the intended apparent solution was only supposed to be 20 IQ. And now I feel like 20 IQ for searching up here. Should have stuck with the 200 while I was ahead. There we go. Oh. Stupid mushrooms. Yeah, I'm going back. This place feels beat. Invincible. Come at me with your long falls and lightning bolts. I can handle it. Again, I don't know how far away. Usually, the chests have been pretty close to the, the X marks the spot, as it were, or the spot. Confidence going back down. Surely it's not in the water. Not that it matters. It should be sticking out like a sore thumb. In fact, if it were in the water, I would have immediately noticed. I did move that. Yeah, I moved both these rocks. I think both these had rocks. Oh, there it goes. Rendered in. I had to be 30 feet away for it to render. That's part of my problem with searching for Korok seeds in this game, how nothing renders until you're right on top of it. Can't tell you how many times I've paraglided over a Korok location thinking it was nothing because all it rendered was grass. But once you fall down to earth and get, nose to nose with it, you realize, oh, there was actually, like, a lot of stuff here that just wasn't rendered. So that's another tip for Korok seed searchers, is to never assume that if something far away looks clear, that it's clear. Because I guarantee you the game just did not render it in. That's why I keep harping on Nintendo needs better hardware. Again, clearly they have the games, the ideas, the know-how, the ability to make the games that could really take advantage of the higher horsepower. Just not doing it. Nintendo loves making consoles for kids, which is fine, but if they're gonna try making a game meant for like an Xbox S, Series S, obviously it's not gonna play right on a Switch. And I applaud them for their high degree of ambition. But if the console can't run it, What good is any of it? I don't want a Switch Pro. I want a new Nintendo console that can keep up. A Switch Pro is nothing more than a concession. It's a holdover. I miss when N64 was arguably the strongest console. I know, I was on this topic last time. I feel like I always get sucked back into this conversation. We want something new and better. Yeah. And it's not to say, you know, the next Nintendo console shouldn't have to be innovative. I mean, I know Nintendo's big thing, especially in more recent generations, is every new console has to be... It can't be the same thing we did last time. It has to be different. It has to be innovative. They can still do that. Just stick more RAM into it. Just give it a better... You can do all that. I'm cool with the new gameplay styles and all that. You know, I'm for motion controls and all that. You know, that's one of the reasons why I love Nintendo, is that they keep reinventing the wheel. Just put a better CPU in there. That's all I'm asking. Talk to NVIDIA. Get a nice GPU in there. That's all we need. I want to see Unreal 5 or 6 engine, whatever it is, run on this. Why not? Nintendo deserves it. More than the rest, if you ask me. And to double back once more, I'm not shitting on the Switch. It's a great console. I just wish the Switch or whatever console were strong enough to play Breath of the Wild with no frame drops, with no loss of resolution, with the ability to render objects more than 30 feet away from me. You know, simple stuff like that. Nothing on the front end, all back end, you know, mechanical, electrical type stuff. Not talking about changing the games. I'm not talking about changing corporate philosophy. Just asking for a console that can keep up. Because it's been entirely too long. Alright, I'm going to attempt to change the conversation from here. Don't like harping on this stuff too much, but it comes up every time. I swear to God. So back to the treasure hunt here. You know, this happens every time. I say, the treasure hunts in general aren't that bad. Most of them are pretty easy. And then, whenever I say that, I find the one treasure hunt that's, like, impossible. Not impossible, just eluding me. So I wind up eating my words. But, I would like to remind you all that it's not my fault, it's because the clues are poorly written. And that's not even true. Not all the clues are poorly written. Just some of the clues are poorly. So that's the problem with this game. It's like a 70-30 type of thing. 70% of the game is fine, and I don't mean to take down the whole ship. But 30% of this game needs work. Maybe not 30%. I'm just throwing out numbers, but you get what I mean. 70% of the clues were fine. I was able to find the treasure chest, no problem. 30% of the clues, I had no idea what they're talking about, and it takes me an hour. It's been at least a half hour now, just searching for this one. So, I'm gonna look at the clue again and pretend like that actually helps. At the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. So, Mama-san, how do you interpret this? 1, 2, 3 waterfalls. This would be the highest. Or, this is a waterfall flowing down. This is a waterfall going up. And this is a third waterfall, this one going up as well. And this is the highest of all the waterfalls in this region. So, which is it? Is it the top of these 3 waterfalls? Or is it the top of 1, 2, 3 waterfalls? Because this area is kind of different than this area. Something I don't think the clue writer was aware of. I don't think the clue writer played the game when he wrote that. I think he was just given an order to write something. And let's say it's around Coeur Lake. Can it be over here? I don't think it should be. It should be like in this immediate ground. Well, have I not searched the immediate ground? Now, I could be walking past it and just be blind as a bat. And, if that's the case, you're gonna, you know, I'll admit it. I screwed up. If that's the case. It's happened before. But the way it's feeling right now, I have no idea what they are asking of me. That's the thing. It's not that I don't know what they expect of me. I don't know what they're asking of me. The expectations seem reasonable, but what they're even asking me to do, I'm not entirely sure. Again, translation. And I'm already getting back into doing the same things I was doing. In vain. Not like it's going to be any different this time around. If the treasure chest is on the top of a tree, I'll take out my copy of this game and snap it in half. No, not the game. I'll just demand a refund for the DLC. That's what I would do. That would be the absolute straw that broke the camel's back. These DLCs have been nothing but somewhere between underwhelming, disappointing, and just flat out awful. With a nice creamy core of scumbag business practices. That's how I'm summing up the DLCs for this game so far. TLDR, me no likey. Base game, fine, perfect. Well, damn near perfect. DLC, oof. If this is how Nintendo's doing DLC, I'm kind of glad Mario Odyssey never got any, because if this is what they consider DLC, I might be done with Nintendo DLC. One and done, as they say. As it is, I haven't even bought the Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC, at least the Fighter Pack 2, because I want to see what characters are in it. Is it something I'm interested in buying? I already outgrew pre-ordering games, and now I'm starting to outgrow pre-ordering of DLCs, because all too often do promises get broken, all too often do the advertisements of a good game not turn out. Yeah. Oh, we got all sorts of great DLC planned. Great, let me put money down on it before even seeing it. Then the DLC comes out, and it turns out it's nah. So I'm trying to get away from that. I'll buy it when I see it, and if I like what I see. No more giving money away for promises. I've been burned before, and I'm getting kind of sick of it. Notice I never mentioned microtransactions, which is the worst of them all. And that's because I never got into microtransactions. That was just clearly obvious to me as, let's take all your money for nothing. Not saying all microtransactions are bad. Like I kind of mentioned a moment ago, if it's something you saw and you like and you want and you're willing to pay money for it, go for it. If it makes you happy, go for it. But, you know, the microtransaction random loot boxes and stuff, that's a scam. And everybody knows it. Like one of those open secrets in the world of video games. Everybody knows microtransactions just, it's a scam. There's no other way to put it. It's a grift. How about that? Does that sound better? Of course it doesn't. Because there's no nice way of putting it. There's no way to properly sugarcoat it. So how's your day been? As I've spent 38 minutes ranting. What else have I got to do? I'm mindlessly searching for a treasure chest. Emphasis on mindless. I wonder if I can hit the whiz robe. That would be awesome. Nah, he's moving too far. That and the rock doesn't land where you send it. In this case, I mean, not trying to say the physics are bad. It's just because of the way the rock was positioned. Alright, that's a good idea. That's something I would like to compliment. The physics in this game. I really like the physics in this game. They're solid. They feel realistic. They, more often than not, feel satisfying. Objects and characters behave with each other in ways that seem very realistic to the terrain and everything, so... you know, just adding to the compliments of this game in general, I think the physics are very well done. Not perfect, obviously. I mean, what game has perfect physics? None. But certainly admirable. Especially for such a game like this, where you can do so much in terms of running and jumping and climbing and gliding. You know, there's so many physical actions in this game that the physics, like, has to be good, has to be on point. And I would say, as far as I'm concerned, they nailed it. So there. I'm saying happy things now. Please don't call me a Nintendo hater. I don't think I could play any game that I hated for 250 hours. Just throwing that out there. Usually 1 hour is my cutoff. I have no idea where this chest is. Let's switch gears. This is getting stale. Let's search for the other ones. We'll come back. At the bridge between small waterfalls. At the bridge between small waterfalls over over Floria River. At the bridge between small waterfalls. Okay. Bridge between small waterfalls. Floria Bridge? I wouldn't say these are small waterfalls. Is it really between? I don't see any other bridge. And where exactly? At the bridge. Just at the bridge. If you're at the bridge, you're at the treasure chest. Between small waterfalls. Over Floria River. Wait, Floria River? Over Floria River. Not Floria Lake. Floria River. Sargon Bridge? Or whatever bridge this is that doesn't have a name. Let's go. Let's actually do something today. Feel kind of bad, like 45 minutes, and we literally have done nothing. That's sort of the opposite of progress. Honestly, I was hoping to finish this treasure hunt thing within an hour. And right now, we're getting a little closer than I was hoping to. Because the clues are really poorly written. Like they had a Guatemalan translate Japanese into English. Like that's how bad it is. Not even. That would be more like an English gag. It's not even English. It's perfectly written English. It's just it feels like it's written by someone who didn't play the game. That's the more accurate way of putting it. Is this a Korok thing? Nope. Seemed like it might have been. Sucks, I'm like randomly getting too warm. Because it's kind of cold out. Oh, wow. Random Korok. Kind of cold out, so I have the space heater on. But it's not that cold, so the space heater is getting too warm. But if I turn it off, I'll start getting cold. Catch-22. Wait, the flower moved there? How did I miss that? Don't care. Find someone else to fight. Your master's dead, get over it. He was a bitch. Once again, I don't know how I missed that flower. So this is a bridge over Floria River. I don't know if this is the bridge. Oh, it's kind of looking good. Can I get those rupees? Oh, got the ones I wanted at least. Did someone shoot an arrow at? Oh, it was the stall moblin. Or stall bokoblin. Yep, that's the one. Alright, I guess they can be in water. Cool. Phantom Ganon armor. Neat. Yep, that's Ganondorf. What a hodgepodge set of armor I'm wearing. Okay, moving on. See? Write the clues well, I'll know where to go. Write the clues poorly, I'll be lost for a half hour. Not exaggerating. In fact, I was exaggerating. I was playing down how long I was searching for that. Alright, at the Broken Stone Bird of Ibarra Forest. Seems pretty cut and dry. I don't know exactly where the stone bird is. But Ibarra Forest. Be right in there somewhere. Should be simple. I'm just gonna investigate this bridge real quick. Just make sure it doesn't have a name. Because if it does have a name, I need it to pop up in order to 100%. Another Korok? Clearly, I have not spent very much time around here. Alright, well, will you guys just stop? Who? Yeah, it's really funny, isn't it? His gear's still dropping into the ground. Free fish. I probably shouldn't be getting caught up in this right now, but here we are. Ooh, got them both. Didn't deserve them either. This is too far. It's gotta be up here. At the top of this really tall tree? I think so. Bingo. Okay, back on track. Ooh. Alright, so I've totally been here before, and this bridge does not have a name. So be it. Moving on. Oh, that's right, the Ibarra Forest thing. Whoops. I was saying, are these considered bird statues? But then as I was floating down, they have beaks, so I'd say they're birds. Hmm? Oh, I think definitely found it. Wow, I would have never seen that. That one's like really in there. Oh, sick. I have the cape, too? I didn't even realize that. I don't know how I just realized that now. Link looks great with the long cape. Look at that. Respectable cape physics. Fabric physics. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we gotta go back to that first clue. The worst clue. Back to it. I'm just trying to be as thorough as possible. Hey, here comes the rain. Ready for another real-time 6 minutes of rain? You don't have to answer that for me. Of course you do. Fuck off! Alright. Yeah, I'm going back to the actual top of 3 waterfalls because this isn't cutting it. Also, I'd like to point out, it's 15 minutes past the hour. Should have been raining 20 minutes ago in-game. Ah, there it goes. I don't know why I decided to get bright and sunny for in-game 20 minutes before it decided to rain. One of my biggest complaints about this game is the weather system. The weather system is fine, but it's implemented wrong. Yeah, I knew it was gonna. I was holding back because I knew it was gonna start. The change in weather I've found always occurs around the 15-minute mark past the hour. I don't know why, but the weather always hangs into the next hour by 15 in-game minutes. Kind of weird. And it's like consistent too. So if that's the case, why don't you just have the point of transition go at the top of the hour when it's listed on the little meter down there? Why is it extended? I don't know. I just don't care anymore. Why did I decide that to be my attack strategy? Because this challenge, this quest is making my brain melt. I'm like this close to looking it up. This is just wasting my time, your time, everyone's time, but mostly my time. That's what I'm most upset at right now. Like, where? At the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. Is that not exactly what I'm doing? Unless, like I said earlier, it can be any group of 3 waterfalls if you want to get really creative about it. That's a waterfall, that's a waterfall, that's a waterfall. They all lead down to the same area here. So maybe of these 3 waterfalls, the tallest one is where the treasure's at. I don't know. None of this makes sense. Might as well do anything. Hold up, that looks lower than me, does it not? I'm already standing at the highest of these 3 waterfalls, correct? Absolutely correct. It's like any way you slice it, I'm where I should be. Unless I woke up today in Bizarro universe, where up is down and black is white and right is wrong. And highest of 3 waterfalls means bottom of a canyon. I don't know. Crack smoking Japanese people. I wonder if it tastes like ginger. Okay, maybe it's on a tree. Maybe the mad lads actually did it. Maybe they put a treasure chest up in a tree. Doesn't make any sense, but does any of this make sense? Not on my watch. Oh, that wasn't it. Alright, north of Lake Floria. I can't count this waterfall. This waterfall and Rasla Lake are south of Lake Floria. Lake Floria starts here. The waterfalls have to be north of here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the only solution. I have no other way of reconciling that. And you saw how quickly I was able to find the other 2 treasure chests. I mean, once I was in the area that I knew I was supposed to be, I found them like nothing. Because it is nothing. This is simple stuff. I do not know why I cannot find this chest. Methinks it was misplaced. Actually, what me really thinks is, clue was miswritten. Fuck off, don't care. Let's try this one. Off to a good start. I don't know what that was. Link jumped up into the corner and gripped onto it, though I didn't give him any of those commands. That's why I insist that for Breath of the Wild 2, climbing be programmed to a dedicated button. I only want to climb if I press the button to climb. I should never be climbing when I don't want to climb. That's been a persistent issue throughout my entire experience with this game. Is the game assuming for me when I want to climb, and it more often than not being wrong. Not more often than not, but when it matters, you notice. When you really can't be climbing and the game forces you to climb, it's really noticeable. Don't get me wrong, the auto climbing's fine when I do mean to climb, but it messes me up more when I don't mean to climb. So that's why I think it should be dedicated to the I don't know, the X button, because it doesn't work to jump in this game anyway, so why not? Can't believe we're at this for an hour. I think I misspoke earlier. I said I was hoping to finish this side quest up in an hour. I actually meant like a half hour. Like, I expected to just bang these treasure chests out. And really, I banged out 2 of them in the course of 5 minutes. That was cool. But this one single treasure chest is costing me an hour. Is it on a ledge? Are they trying to fool me? Would not be surprised. Nintendo loves acting like they're smarter than they actually are. Tee-hee, I trick you. It actually on ledge. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm so lost. I've searched every square inch of all of this land. Copiously. And incessantly. It's not here. It's just not here. Man, I'm bored of this. I can't imagine how bored you guys must be watching it. That's what's pissing me off, too. This is... I'll tell you straight up, this is not good content. Who wants to watch this? Who wants to watch me look at random blades of grass for an hour? Nobody. So, this DLC is ruining my streams, too. Way to make the most non-fun, anti-fun experience ever. This is where fun comes to die. Slowly. Cool. Kinda hoping Link would die there. was hoping to finish the main quest today. Right now, I don't know if I'll finish this quest today. Alright, I'm going on break. You bet your ass I'm looking this one up. I'm done. I'm done. This is beyond awful. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hey, I'm back. So I didn't actually look it up. I just needed a breather. But I did look it up a little. Alright, I know it's in... All I read was that it's in Lake Floria. Could be the Lake Floria region, I'm not quite sure. But I had an idea, that gave me an idea. Remember how I said any of 3 waterfalls? Oh, there's only 2 waterfalls here. 3 waterfalls. So there are 3 waterfalls. 1, 2, 3. It has to be north of Lake Floria, so that one's out. So that means the higher waterfall between these 2. That's where it's at. Remember how I mentioned the clue writing's really bad? This is what I meant. This is what I meant. Clearly, the person who played the game didn't realize that there are 5 or 6, at least 6 waterfalls in this tightly packed region. Nobody told them that there was a literal set of 3 waterfalls right in a row in that exact same region. They were just told, translate. Translate this piece of Japanese. Don't look at the game. In fact, it's better if you didn't play the game. Just translate this piece of information and we'll put it... Just translate this piece of Japanese text and we'll put it in the game. That's as far as it went. I guarantee you. The translator did not play this game. Infuriating. Because now I'm suffering for someone else's fuck up. Not cool. Absolute travesty. You know, I gave this DLC a 5 out of 10 earlier in another stream. I take it back. It's a 3. And that number's only going to go lower. This is a really pitiful DLC package. If this is the work they're going to put on it, into it, no thanks. I'm done. I already paid $60 for this damn game. Just threw another $20 to be frustrated for the next 10 hours of my life. Minimum. So this waterfall, or... Talus. Or that... Alright, this waterfall is definitely the tallest of the 3 north... in the north region of Lake Floria. Fact. I don't know why I still collect them. Because I'm still like, ooh, shiny thing. You'll be worth something. As if I need money. Which I don't. And there it is, right? That's the one. That's the one. No. It's not. I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because I was so ready to pop off if that was where it was. 'Cause that's inaccurate to what they described. Search continues. I must have the patience of a saint or something. Or the The desire for pain like a glutton. One of those. Inventory full. Do I have any chitty bows? I'm actually pretty good with my bows. So I'll just get a refresher on that other level 38. Ooh, quick shot. Is that the one I'm using? It is. It's not that much quicker. Oh, I was about to say that was an awesome jump. I probably could have, I might have landed, but I did pull back a little bit because I was afraid of smashing my ankles and dying. Although I'm not really sure if you can even pull, once you're committed to a jump, I don't know if you can pull back. Starting to lose it, man. I might actually, like, look it up now. Like, pull up a video just so I can know exactly where it is. Because I thought that little nudge in the right direction would help, but it did not. It did not. Can that waterfall even be considered? I feel like I'm ignoring that waterfall entirely because it's not north of Lake Floria. Just the one? Yep. Well, my first instinct was 100% correct. This was it. I didn't know it was going to be at the bottom of the waterfall. They're talking about the highest waterfall. I imagine go to the top of the waterfall. I was that close the whole time. That was not written correctly. They should not have put the word highest in. The clue should have been something along the lines of like, at the foot of the highest of 3 waterfalls or something like that. Oof. Oof. The biggest of oofs I can conjure. Thanks, Nintendo, for wasting a few hours of my life. Rotten hell for that one. Let's finish this up, shall we? Highland Stable. I'm not finishing this today. I wasted way too much time on this. We get one more day of Breath of the Wild. Yay. I think I've been on my last Breath of the Wild stream for at least the past week now. And in retrospect, I kind of wish that last stream was the last stream. All this DLC has been nothing but a headache, and probably has not been making for any good content. Entertaining content, so... Yeah, I've been swindled. Instantly summon a horse by your side? Again, why was this not in the base game? If I'm working on DLC stuff, I don't need to summon a horse by my side whenever I need. I'm way beyond that point in the game where that would ever be useful. Why did they lock all this stuff behind a paywall? I don't get it. So stupid. So, Hyrule Ridge. Why doesn't it say Hyrule Ridge right here? That would have been really helpful. Why did I have to take a screenshot to know what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, this DLC, man. No bueno. Hyrule Ridge. Let's find it. Where's Hyrule Ridge? I'm usually pretty lucky with finding them quick. I mean, if I can't ID Hyrule Ridge, then... we will be at this for literally ever. I need a starting point. Oh. Well, that's an oversight. I can only read it if I'm zoomed out far enough. If I'm zoomed this far out, can't read it. This is the sweet spot. This is the only zoom level I would be able to read Hyrule Ridge. One more further, it goes away. Or two more further, it goes away. Yeah, that's an oversight when it comes to overworld mapping. Whatever. Should I be surprised that anything in this DLC is low quality? Oh my god, it's raining. Guys, I'm not joking. Everywhere I go in this game, it's always raining. Even if it wasn't raining where I was coming from, it'll be raining where I'm going to. Sometimes both. This is by far the single rainiest in real life day I've ever had with this game. Luckily, I'm in like post-game and the rain doesn't really mess me up too bad. But it still messes me up. Now we have to find cherry blossoms. Did I get the treasure in here? I think I've gotten all the hideout treasures. Except for this one. So I just realized I'm about to be KO'd. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can aim. There we go. Got some action in on the stream. That's probably going to be the entirety of it. Can we drop arrows? Or did they despawn? I would sure love some arrows. Hey, there we go. Nice. Better than nothing. There we go, 10 arrows. So, I'm aiming for this here to start. I don't think this is going to be where the cherry blossoms are. But, I don't know where they are. See, this I don't mind. Search for cherry blossoms in a particular area. Okay, it's a pretty wide search area, and it's a particular thing to find, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's a pink tree. Once I see it, should be obvious, or once I'm near it, it should be obvious. I'm okay with finding searching for a pink tree. That feels like something I might actually be interested in. Search for the highest of 3 waterfalls when there are a billion waterfalls around. That's stupid. That's something I will never feel like doing. Alright, we can actually see from here. I don't think those are it. No. Oh, this is actually obnoxious. I was trying to be funny. I don't know how far exactly Hyrule Ridge is considered to extend. I think the river and the canyon on either side are pretty good barriers. From there, it's hard to say exactly. I mean, if Hyrule Ridge extends all the way out to this region, that's a much larger search area. Let's pop over there real quick. Yeah, I think it's safe to say all we're doing today is treasure hunts. We'll get to main quest next time. I say every time. There we are. Oh, that's the Satori Mountain. That's where I believe the Lord of the Forest, that's where he spawns. That was my first thought, but I knew Satori Mountain was outside of the Hyrule Ridge, unless it is considered part of Hyrule Ridge. Well, currently it's the one and only cherry blossom I found, so we will pursue that. Until further notice. Move it, Crow! I'm warping. What the fuck? How do you do that? Freak out a crow. Rocks. Talks like rocks. Underwhelming, but got my truffles. Hello, you. Shut up, I'm searching for a treasure chest. Not now, Korok. See? Beneath a cherry tree. This is how it should go every time. That last clue was bullshit. Alright, so Satori Mountain is considered part of Hyrule Ridge. That's interesting. I would not have assumed that. Ancient Bridle. Ah! Whipping a horse with this will maximize their abilities, increasing the number of spurs associated with them. Cool, so horse upgrade. Alright, now we can search for Korok. I had a feeling. That was easy, at least. Cool, alright. One more. Alright, we're finishing up with this quicker than I thought. We'll see, we'll see. We all know I'm playing things by ear. At the mysterious spring where a horse spirit resides. Shit! That's the one I just found. Wait. What did I just find? The bird? I just found the birdle, right? Or bridle. It is bridle. Why did I say birdle? Idiot. Yeah, I just found the ancient bridle. Alright, so no, I did find the one I was looking for. And this one is at the mysterious spring where a horse spirit resides. Oh, I think it's right immediately next to it. I had to reread these because both clues are talking about the same place. Just a little... Not even a quarter mile away from each other here. Am I being dumb? Oh, Mount Rome is where they gather. Whoops. Right? Not like going insane, am I? Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Hard left. Wait, is this not where I literally just was? I'm pretty sure... Did this spring? Wait, I'll check that one real quick. I always get confused over where the Lord of the Mountain spawns. But I'm like... 99% sure it's this mountain. Got some durians. This isn't a Korok thing? I guess not. Alright, I'm confused. I feel like both those clues were saying the same thing. I got the one beneath the cherry blossom, at the mountain where creatures gather. Saddle is at a mysterious spring where a horse spirit resides. I must be in the wrong mountain. I thought for sure... Yeah, no. I put this marker here because this is where the mountain spawns. Does he spawn in Mount Rome? I'll check that out next, but I'm gonna re-verify here while I'm here. Okay. Let us try... here? I don't know. Maybe Lord of the... I haven't... I don't know for sure, but maybe Lord of the Mountains has multiple spawn locations? I feel like he would. There are maybe like 2 or 3 lakes around the world where he spawns from. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't quite tacked that one down yet. Oh, and at the beginning of stream, I was talking about who was giving me bad info. It was Apple Cider. Much love if you're listening, Apple Cider. But I think you just spent some bad info last time I streamed. Nothing personal, of course. I just realized I have my list of recent followers right in front of me the whole time. So that's an easy way of figuring, or reminding me of what the name was. Zedge was also here. I can't remember. Zedge didn't say a whole lot, though. I don't think he had any advice for me. No, in fact, I remember Zedge was, not offering advice, but asking me if I needed help a decent amount. Which was very nice. Didn't take him up on it. But still cool. I like when people ask before they tell me solutions to things. Especially when I have no backseating tagged to my stream. I've been here. This was one of the first places I searched, but now I'm searching for different reasons. Based off of a different clue. For real. That was pretty deviously hidden. From a certain angle, if you were looking straight down, you wouldn't be able to see that. And shit. Shield. Oh. Fortunately, not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna try something real quick. It did say Hyrule Ridge, so I assume, and most armor sets have been hidden within the same general region of the game, which I like. Keeps it all concentrated and gives you a sort of focused area to search in. So I doubt the second piece is kept that far away from the Hyrule Ridge region. And Lord of the Mountain is a horse spirit, I believe. But I know of one other horse spirit, shit, who may be able to help. And look at this. Why is it raining? It's raining! The weather says it's sunny. Sunny as fuck. And it's raining. It was raining for like the first in-game 15 minutes after I warped here in the middle of sunlight. I don't understand the weather system in this game. It's so beat. It's so beat. That needs a major overhaul for the next game. I'd rather Ocarina of Time style weather where it's super predictable. Maybe it's in lieu of the snow on the mountain? Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of logic in there. I mean, I thought about that too. Like, if you're in a snowy region, then warp to somewhere that's not snowy. Maybe it confuses the game and turns the snow into rain, but it still follows you after you warp to the new location. I don't know. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but clearly there's something going wrong. So, maybe it's something in that wheelhouse. Yeah, look at that. It was hidden here. So this was the horse god, or the horse spirit they were talking about. Glad I didn't spend too much time in Hyrule Ridge. And, yeah, giant mushrooms. Yeah. Game has a lot of giant everything. Alright, so now we got the ancient, where is it? Ancient saddle. Neat. Will it work right now?
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the rules are to make it work, but like I said earlier, I will probably never ever use it because I'm well beyond the point in the game where I'm riding horses. In fact, there was never a point in the game where I was riding horses. The only reason I've ever ridden horses in this game is for side quests. And the occasional having fun. But never main quest related. Alright, cool. We knocked out another. Last set of hide and seeks. We have to go to Riverside Stable to see what the last one is. And probably gonna take a quick bathroom break. Surprised I made it this long. Especially after I'm drinking a big old cup of tea. Usually, I would have been taking that break an hour ago. Okay. Hold tight, guys. Be right back. I feel like this this going on break is a totally different mood than the mood I had last time I went on break, but just shows you where we're at. So, burp. Wait, this time for real. Burb. Yo, what up? I'm back. Alrighty, so last rumor mill. Got to take a screenshot. Alright, so these are all inside of Hyrule Castle. Should be tricky because of how many enemies are there, but simple in that I know Hyrule Castle pretty well. In fact, just the other day, I was ransacking Hyrule Castle again for more Koroks and stuff. And I noticed an EX treasure chest as I was exploring the castle. So I didn't want to open it because I wanted to save it for stream, but I did leave a portal leading me directly to the chest. So we're already one down. Hopefully the other two should be fairly easy as well. Most of them are. Most of these treasure hunts are pretty easy, once you know where to look. Problem is, some of these clues don't really lead you to the treasure very effectively. Royal Guard uniform. Neat. So we are, great, the 3D maps where you don't know anything. Alright, so second floor, dining hall, and the guards room. Guards chamber. I think this is just the second floor one. Unless this is near the dining hall. I have a feeling this was near the dining hall. Move. Oh yeah, this was definitely near the dining hall. So, somewhere on the second floor in the guards' chambers. Fortunately, literally nothing is labeled for me. So, I'm gonna have to leave to understand where I'm at. Alright, so that was the dining hall. Guards' chambers are somewhere over there. Put one roughly there. It's somewhere on the second floor. I don't really know exactly what constitutes a second floor in Hyrule Castle. It seems to be just kind of like a bunch of levels built into a mountain. Well, one at a time, I suppose. Maybe we'll find it as we travel, as we go to the guards room. Probably not, but, you know, wishful thinking. Alright. Equilux, what up, dude? Hello, sir, to you. Hope all is well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, if you're the celebrating type. Can't touch this. Alright, don't know exactly where I am in relation to the guards' quarters. Oh, this left may be it. You too, Christmas sucked because of work. Ew, you had to work on Christmas? In the middle of COVID? How's that even possible? It's the most un-American thing I've ever heard. Look at that, guards chamber. I'm on it. Because of work, and I got exposed to COVID at work too. Oh! Should have read the second half of the sentence first. Boo? Do you, without, you don't have to answer, but do you have COVID? Or, like, did you catch it? And if so, was it on Christmas? Because that's, like, the least fun time to catch COVID, if you ask me. Getting tested tomorrow, and you think you got it on Christmas? If I'm reading that right? That sucks big balls. And, fuck your workplace for that. But hope it comes back negative. And if it does come back positive, hope you got a low-dose strain and it's not too bad. Don't have much else besides that, but wishful thinking. Or, good thoughts, you know, prayers and all that. But, yikes. Alright, well, we found that one pretty easily. Anything over here? There was, I probably got it. So now, somewhere on the second floor. Again, I don't know what's considered second floor in this amalgamation. But I guess we'll go up. Up might be a direction. Yeah, not happy about it, but if I have it, you have but if you have to have it, okay. And just gotta rest up, hope for the best. Yep, that's all you can do, really. He's gonna hit. Alright. Yeah, just in case he hit that barrel, I did not want it blowing up. That was my only way out. Well, not only, but close enough. So yeah, Equilux, I'm just, I beat the base game of Breath of the Wild about a week, maybe a couple weeks ago. Not even. So I'm working through the DLC right now. Kind of on the treasure hunt for, different costume pieces and whatnot. Then after that, I'd like to get to the, main quest of the DLC. Not quite sure how far into that today I'll be able to get, if at all. Personally, I would like to just do it all on one stream, so it would be a little more cohesive that way. But technically, I already started the main quest unawarely a few streams ago. I only did like the first part of it. But I don't know how much is left. So, unfortunately, not knowing what's ahead of me is the worst part. Or how much is left. And look at that, it's raining again. I'm just trying to climb a wall, and it's raining again. Guys, I'm not joking. It's raining all the time. Overall thoughts on the game? Oh yeah, no. I've definitely put in some thought. In a certain way, I want to say that this is my new favorite Zelda game. No joke. I really feel like of the entire Zelda lineage, I would say Breath of the Wild is the truest take on the spirit of what Zelda 1 was, in terms of exploration and just being thrown into the world and told to make your own adventure. I feel like every other Zelda since then has been a bit more linear, particularly when it comes to the 3D Zeldas. But I feel like this is basically, in my eyes, it's sort of like a 3D version of Zelda 1. It's almost like a remake, just a lot bigger. Now, I have a hard time saying this is my new favorite Zelda game, because Majora's Mask is still my favorite Zelda game, so having a hard time reconciling that. But I voiced this maybe a couple streams ago. The way I see it, there's three eras of Zelda games: the 2D games, the 3D games, and whatever era of games Breath of the Wild is ushering in, which I'm calling like a hybrid 2D 3D Zelda, or like a 2D revival. I don't know what phrase would best describe it, but this is definitely. This is a 3D Zelda, yeah, but if you compare this to Ocarina, Majora, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword, this game is so much different. It's almost not comparable. So, if you'll allow me to separate the Zelda games into classes, I'm gonna say Minish Cap is my favorite 2D Zelda, Majora's Mask is my favorite 3D Zelda, and Breath of the Wild, being the one and only of its type, is my new favorite of whatever this genre is. Technically also the worst, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, Equal. It sounds like we're on the same page. Majora's Mask will probably always be my favorite, but God, Breath of the Wild's so good. And yeah, I cannot wait to see where they take the sequel, both gameplay-wise and story-wise. Very curious how they're going to follow up this game in every way, but particularly story. I'm very curious to see where the story's going to go. I mean, as it is, this game's set like 10,000 years after, at least 10,000 years after the most recent Zelda game, so that to me is pretty crazy, just the immense jump in time they took for this story. Like, most other Zelda games are maybe a few hundred years apart from each other, roughly. But this one made it clear, no, we're way in the future. I don't know, future makes it sound weird. Future makes it sound like I should see, like, future tech. Like, sci-fi stuff. But no, this is still like a high fantasy, medieval sort of sci-fi. You motherfucker. Totally agree that this game is kind of a class of its own. It's just so different. 100% agreed. Well, I guess you were agreeing with me, but, you know, we're on the same page. Yeah, I mean, of course, I have a handful of nitpicks and complaints about this game. I said this earlier, no game's perfect. I just ran in that one. But, really, nitpicks aside, I supremely enjoyed this. I mean, I was showing before, I could look it up right now, but I've probably logged in somewhere around 250 hours into this game over the course of 2 months, which is by far the most I've played any game in any period of time. So, I think the numbers speak for themselves. I would not have invested this much of my life into this game if I did not feel like it were truly worth it. Alright, I'm trying to find a way into the castle, but all my passages are blocked, and now I'm just kind of wandering while I'm talking. But, back on track. Unfortunately, Blood Moons also rebuild the barriers that I previously dispelled. So that's kind of annoying. I don't mind that Blood Moons bring back all enemies. I think that makes sense for the game. But the malice barriers that you have to shoot the eyeball to make go away, those should stay away. There's no point in bringing them back. It just makes the castle harder to navigate next time. What the fuck?
It is my pleasure.
What? Did that Lionel peg me from inside a building like half a mile away? If so, that is the most ridiculous Lionel arrow I've ever experienced in the game. What? Okay. Okay, game. I guess we're playing by your rules again. Boy, it must be great to be the game and make up your own rules on the fly. Just conveniently change physics whenever it works out to fuck the player. I get it. Don't worry, I get it. You don't have to explain yourself. I understand. You're thinking of playing Master Mode soon? Up for the challenge? Yeah, I'm very interested by Master Mode. I've spent so much time on this game that I don't think I can possibly justify getting into Master Mode right now. I think I should give myself some time in between. But between, just me getting better at the game in terms of, like, the buttons and all that, and the combos and all that, just mastering the game, I think I could take on Master Mode. I think it would be a lot of fun. But I don't think I have the time for it right now. Might be one of those things where, like, I don't know, it might be a waste, but, like, 5 years down the line, I'm like, I feel like playing Breath of the Wild again. Let's play Master Mode. You know, that'll be my second playthrough whenever that day comes. And yeah, I'm still just wandering around the castle. I'll tell you, this 3D mini-map is really pretty. I'm not backing down off of that. Unfortunately, as I've come to use it, it's all form, no function. It looks really pretty, but it doesn't feed you nearly as much information as the standard mini-map does. So, that's what I have a problem with. Alright, we're in the castle. Let's see if we can do literally anything. Literally. Again, I don't know what constitutes second floor, but let us see. You binged over 150 hours as literally as soon as this game came out, so it's been like 3 years since you played. You watched your sister play last year. But I think it's about time to get back into it. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, binging hours. That's the best way I could describe my relationship with this game. I also put in like a lot of extra time looking for Koroks and stuff. So that will add to the game time like quite a bit. What? God damn it. Oh, now I'm gonna have to kill him. Okay. I thought I was within his range, but it's not. You've been playing a lot of Civilization 5. You know what that is? Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with Civ. Ooh, nice. That's the most recent game to captivate you. You have your Series X and Cyberpunk, which you have played a bit, but haven't sat down and really gotten into it yet. Nice. I've never played a Civilization game, although I am familiar with what they are. Not that it's really close, but the closest I've played to that might be like Age of Mythology, like a real-time strategy game. Not quite the same, but seems neat. Seems like a game, Civilization seems like a game I'd be into. Maybe not like super into, but I'm sure once I got playing, I'd be kind of sucked in. But I have to see if I have any Civ games on Steam. I don't think I do. If I do, it might be one or two of the older versions I got through, like, Humble Bundle or something. And, Cyberpunk. I probably won't ever play Cyberpunk. And I've been hearing very mixed reviews on it. People saying, yeah, it's a little buggy, but it's still a good game. Other people saying, yeah, it's buggy, and it's not even a good game. So, you let me know what you think of it. One of my friends has it, I think, on Xbox X? Not Series X. The current gen one. I don't know, the names are so bad, but he says, yeah, he's run into a couple bugs, but nothing like, or maybe a couple bugs, maybe a couple crashes, but nothing like, not unplayable, so. I think a lot of people are just negatively overhyping it. And the people who do like the game are just content and quiet playing it. So I think it's another case of, a classic case of a vocal minority of people who don't like the game for whatever reason. But I hope you enjoy it regardless. You have never played anything like Civ before, but it's such a good game to play with people and make the time fly by. Especially when you are not sober. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like just a single match or game of Civ, I don't know, to me, I imagine must take at least a couple hours. I feel like games like those require a lot of time to play through, even a single round. Which is fine. It just, you know, requires some dedication. You got Cyberpunk with the gift card, so you didn't have to buy it with regular money. Alright, there we go. Free game. Let's go. Do not think you would have if it were out of your own pocket. Fair. So far, 0 bugs and crashes for you on the latest hardware, the Series X. Just want to point that out. Or, for statistical reasons, you're playing on the most recent hardware. This game has so much hype around it that it would never live up to the hype. Yeah. Yep. It was overhyped for a few years, and I think it was pushed out a little too early due to fan hype. I don't know why developers always cave. The fans, frankly, don't know what they want. Yep, that's me being super cynical. The fans don't know what they want. Not saying the devs are always right, but, you know, when the fans are pressuring you to release a game early, you don't do that. Because then you're going to release an unfinished game, then people are going to complain about the bugs, then nobody likes your game anymore. That's what's happening to Cyberpunk. It's not fair. It's not fair for anybody. It's not fair for the devs. It's not fair for the fans. It's not fair for the game itself. Just, it sucks. It's a lose-lose for everybody. So, that's why I think devs should take a stronger stand with putting their foot down in terms of release dates. Let them finish the game. Let them finish the game before they release it. Otherwise, no one's going to be happy. Your one game of Civ took 20 hours? Oh my god. That's the length of an indie game's campaign mode. Well, it must be good. Damn. If you can hold on to it for 20 hours. That's ridiculous. Awesome, though. One of these days, I'll have to check out Civ. You know it sucks, but you much rather wait for a game to be finished than actually be playable. Breath of the Wild is the prime example of why we should wait. Amen. Amen, brother. I know when you're younger, especially in the more child or young teenage years, waiting one day feels like a short eternity, and the last thing you ever want to hear is that the game you're looking forward to is getting delayed. I get it. But as I've grown older, and thus have less time to play games, and I've also matured as a more understanding individual, now my philosophy is 100% in the camp of take as much time as you need. I mean, look at Metroid Prime 4. That game's stuck in development hell. Take as much... Listen, I want Metroid Prime 4. I'd love for it to come out on Switch. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If we have to wait till next gen to play Metroid Prime 4, fine. Just make sure it's a good game. Make sure it's a game I'll love. It sounded like they had to scrap whatever they were working on with Metroid Prime 4 originally. So that's Nintendo saying, hey, you know, that's Nintendo making the right call. Hey, we just spent 3 years making a piece of shit game. We gotta pull the plug and start over. Sorry guys, it's gonna take another 4 or 5 years to make, but trust us, it's gonna be good. I'd prefer that every day of the week over let's rush a game out to meet development time or fan expectations, and then it just comes out like shit. Or even Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, let's just say Nintendo started working on Breath of the Wild 2 immediately the day after they released Breath of the Wild 1. If that's the case, that means they've been working on Breath of the Wild 2 for 3, maybe pushing 4 years now. They're putting time into the sequel. You know, this isn't a Majora's Mask style 9-month turnaround sequel. They are making a whole new game. And they are making us wait for it, but you know what? That they're making us wait so long gives me a certain degree of hope and excitement that the wait will be worth it. And like you said, I forget what... You mentioned something that gave me this thought, but like in terms of making a follow-up, you know, Breath of the Wild was so stellar. You gotta make sure that sequel is at least on par with the first game. This game is leaving really big shoes to fill for the sequel. So as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo, just take your time, make it good. Address the problems with the first game, and don't mess with anything else, you know? Christ almighty, I've been circling this castle for an hour. It's happening again. I'm getting caught in conversation. I'm not focusing. Korok? Correction! I knew exactly what I was doing, and all this time I've been searching for a Korok that surely I knew was here. Because I know it's here. The mask tells me so. I am going... Alright, this is actually a discussion I wanted to bring up at some point during the stream, but it never came up. So I'm glad you mentioned. I am going for 100% of the game. That includes Korok seeds. To give you the short version, Equilux, I found... I think about 650 Korok seeds on my own while playing the game, which was more than enough to upgrade all of my storage capacities. I think you only need about 450 to upgrade all your storage, so I got 650. So I got 200 more, at least about 200 more seeds than were required for that. And then I got the Korok mask. That's a recent acquisition. And I was like, oh boy, the Korok mask will help me find Korok seeds. Not really. It's kind of like the shrine radar. If you're right next to it, it'll let you know. But if you're not directly next to it, it doesn't really help. Yes, 650. Yeah, I kind of just like took time to scour the map and just find as many as I could. It was a lot of fun. It really helped me learn the map, and in the process, I got a bunch of Koroks. So, basically, it's gotten to the point where now I'm gonna have to find... Well, this isn't the right map for it, but I'm gonna have to find 250 Korok seeds on my own just using this mask. And I tell you, there are areas where I think I've searched really well, and I walk by them again, and there's still another Korok seed I haven't found. They just keep popping up. So, it's basically going to be impossible for any human being to find all 900 on their own without literally spending half their life on this game. So, I wound up doing what I originally said I was going to do, is that once I'm down to the last few, I'll look them up, because this game is huge. There's no way you can find one single Korok seed that you are missing. So I've basically been using an online, as of like just a day or two ago, I started using an online map guide to show me where all the Korok seeds are, and that's how I'm finding the remaining ones. However, I'm not looking up how to get them, I just know where they are. Some of these Korok seeds, they have some really obtuse puzzles they have you do to get the seed. So just because I know where the seeds are doesn't mean it's easy. Some seeds I'm still spending like a good 10 minutes trying to get, because like I don't understand what in the environment I have to do to make the seed appear. So I feel like I don't feel like I'm cheating myself of the satisfaction of finding them all, because there is no satisfaction. There will be no satisfaction in finding them all. It sounds like a fool's errand to me. Just a complete waste of time. So I don't mind being shown where they are, as long as I'm solving the puzzles on my own. And that to me is satisfactory. Like I said, I put like 250 hours in this game, probably a little bit more. It's time to move on. I just want to kind of clean these up while I can. Of course, it's raining the 1 second I go to climb. Anyone else notice that? You would do the same thing, to be honest. It's not worth the insanity. Pure insanity. You would drive yourself by doing it totally alone. I really thought for a minute there I would be able to do it, and then reality kept setting in. I'm like, no, this is not meant for any human to do. This is clearly meant to be a group project. The Korok seeds were meant for the online community to come together and collectively find them all. You'd have to be an absolute madman with no life whatsoever to find them all on your own. So to my own satisfaction, I think I found a nice happy medium. Show me where they are, and I'll figure out how to get them. So, to finish my final thoughts on Korok seeds, it doesn't say. I think I'm up to like 720, something like that. So, just 180 left to go. I'm thinking maybe just a couple more days of grinding using the map, I should have them all. I'm not expecting any big fat reward. In fact, I'm not expecting any reward at all. Well, actually, what I am expecting is a tiny little in-game achievement that literally does nothing. That's what I'm expecting. But it's not about the reward. It's about the journey. I'm having fun collecting them. I'm having fun figuring out how to trigger them in the environment. You know, that's the stuff I'm into. And again, as far as I'm concerned, I found enough to get the in-game rewards. I found at least 450, which was needed to get the upgrade inventory upgrades. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not cheating myself anything. I more than proved that I can find them. Or at least I've proven that I found enough. So I'm satisfied with the strategy I'm going with for now. No, I've been really staying away from spoilers and stuff as much as possible, so I have no idea what getting them all gives me. I'm thinking maybe it'll be something along the lines of these stupid medals. Maybe a little bit fancier, we'll see. I mean, if I know Nintendo, I know that they don't usually give great completion rewards. Again, the journey is what matters, not the reward. I mean, look at Super Mario Odyssey's collect 999 moons reward. I'm not going to say what that is, but I will say that it's basically worthless. But again, it's not about the reward. I mean, once you've beaten a game that hard anyway, what's the point of getting a cool new gadget that you're never going to use because you already 100%ed the game, you know? Good old Nintendo. Yeah, you just come to expect it. Damn! Took down a tree. I never found that Korok, did I? I just walked away, didn't I? That just shows you how empty-minded I am right now. Just walking circles around the castle for an hour, knowing there's a Korok seed nearby, not pursuing it. Where your head at? I'm also trying to find this elusive second floor, whatever that means. Oh, great, thunderstorms, because it wasn't raining a fuck enough. Yeah, it was one part you distracting me through conversation, and it was also one part me not giving a fuck because I didn't immediately see where it was. You said haha. Oh, you did. I wouldn't have noticed till you pointed it out. You did walk away. Haha. I distracted you. Haha. When I say it out loud, it sounds a lot funnier. It's like a Mickey Mouse. You did walk away. Haha. I distracted you. Haha. Or you could do like the mustache twirling nefarious villain approach. You did walk away, aha! I distracted you, aha! Aha! I distracted you, aha! I win! You lose! Good day, sir! I said good day! All right, let's get serious. Whatever that means. Run! Yeah, this is back to the library. Or library for the illiterate. Ah, shit. That was a perfect sneak strike. Squandered. Woo, what a grab. Woo! See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm ready for master mode. I'm starting to really get good with the manipulating the mechanics of this game. Like, that wasn't an easy jump. Or it wasn't an obvious jump. And I very easily could have jumped short for that. Whoa, okay. Dude's packing. Ah, he found me. Did you catch me when I was standing still? In line of sight? You astute bastard, you. Are we about to get blood mooned? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's gonna make all the malice barriers reappear. I'm literally just now taking them down. Bad form. Bad form, game. What did I do to deserve that? Is this considered second floor? Wait, was there a blood moon? It's past 12, and I still see the embers. Are there normally embers in this area? Maybe it wasn't a blood moon. Miss. Miss. New record! Explain how that makes sense. What's up, guys? Oh, you're all here. Alright, maybe they're just red embers all around this castle. I don't know. Maybe because it's nighttime? I don't know where the moon is, but... Alright, maybe that wasn't blood moon at all, and I just thought it was. Blood moon. Whoops. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know if, like, I just went, like, blind to the embers. Like, I've been looking at them for the past hour, so I like, kind of, like, just blended into the environment. Or maybe the embers started kicking up when I was in the castle. I don't know. For some reason, I only noticed it then, and, yeah, I think we were both on the same page there. Seemed like a blood moon was coming. And it was midnight, or approaching midnight at the time, so it's weird. See, I keep getting distracted. Wanted to try this door. Oh, I'm getting pegged. Not as bad as I thought. I only ate the explosion. Whoo! That was cool looking. That X pattern right above my head. God damn it, why do I always wind up back in the goddamn dining hall? I don't need to be here. I'm not hungry. I am kind of hungry, but now's not the time. You know what? I wish this clue were better. Back to my criticisms of the clue writings for this game. What the fuck is on the second floor of Hyrule Castle? Oh, you're lucky I'm full on weapons. It doesn't appear to be here. I don't know how much good this is gonna do me. Oh, he's got the Thunderblade. Where could the Korok be? There's already one right here. This is not really the time to be searching for Korok seeds. Oh wait, this is that one I think I walked away from earlier? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Dude, lost. Does it still rattle when I'm out here? Nope. Not like climb the statue. Nah. What's the trick with this one? Do I have to burn the banners, maybe? Or light the candelabras? Or... Wait, did that candle actually light? Wait. The candelabra wasn't lit just a moment ago, was it? Am I, like, full-blown crazy? Tried to get both rows. Well, only the middle candlestick is lighting. Is that not it? See, this is what I'm talking about. You can show me exactly on the map where a Korok seed is. That doesn't help me for shit when I'm actually here. So that's why I don't mind looking up where they are at this point in the game. It doesn't do, like, make any difference. Figuring out how to actually trigger them. Now that's where the actual puzzle comes in. No, there's no, like, wick. Why'd he fall off? There's no wick on these. What the fuck? Why does Link keep sliding off? He's literally not moving. Okay. Any here? Not really. I hear you, Korok Mask. Which is weird because you're on my face. I'm really curious. There's no way these candles were lit before I started shooting fire arrows. I wonder if there's a candelabra on the ground? Like, destroyed? I mean, there's a Korok nearby, and I was actually able to light the candelabras, which shouldn't have been able to be done if they were just environmental objects. Unless they really are just like cosmetic. What's my win condition here? No candles out here. Oh, bugger off. What am I missing? I don't know if the candles are part of the puzzle, but it really feels like it's meant to be. And what the hell else is in this room that I can interact with? That, and I'm also getting off track here. Well, that's right, I can't lay down stamps because 3D map is stupid. All form, no function. They built such a wonderfully comprehensive minimap for leaving marks and knowing the names and everything. And then once you get into the castle, it's like, you know, no, we're taking that all away. You don't know shit. Good luck knowing the name of the area that you're in. Wait a minute. They do have wicks. I mean, if this doesn't do it, nothing will. God damn it, Link! God fucking damn it! There should be a climb button. I'm gonna say that every time. Just get it in everybody's heads. Tell Nintendo we need a dedicated climb button. Yeah, that's not lighting up. All right, I have to move on. Quick thought. I was wondering if you could put a weapon back into this little pedestal here. I was thinking maybe put the Master Sword in. And then that big statue moves to the side, and then there's a stairway to go into a secret alcove. You know, some really classic Zelda stuff. I don't think I can put the sword back in the pedestal. But it's worth a shot. No. Alright, I will inevitably be back here. Thought that would be cool if I could find that one on stream, but, schedule's not allowing for it. Didn't I kill you? Maybe not. This has been an overall not fun stream. Chatting with chat's been great, but the gameplay has been poop that goes back into my ass. That's what it feels like. Forcibly, might I add, not willfully. Not weirdo. Not weird. The takeaway is I don't want poop going back into my butt. For clarification purposes. For those who are wondering. Quick experiment. Can I light these torches? Fuck, I can. So I think those torches those candelabras I was lighting, sounds wrong, they were purely decorative. That is my latest, analysis. On the dining hall, specific room. Guard's chamber, specific room. Second floor. That's what that reads as. What the fuck is the second floor? I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 different levels. What the fuck is the second floor? Like, from what I'm looking at, the library should be the second floor. But the library is pretty much on the same level as the dining room. A little bit lower, I guess. That's what I'm talking about with the clue writing in this game. I don't know if... I don't care if the clues were written poorly or if the translation was poor. Doesn't matter. Net result is that, this is caca. And Nintendo should feel bad. Was there not? Yeah. I keep checking the time because I don't want to play anymore. I'm so sick of this game right now. Not the game. I'm not sick of the game. I'm having fun just passively, mindlessly running around. The part that I'm not having fun with is, these stupid DLC quests. In case anyone wasn't around earlier and didn't hear me, I am very much not a fan of these DLCs. Kind of a waste of money. Alright, let's visit Zelda's room, because I don't think that's the second floor, that's like the highest floor, but hey, you know, this game's been wrong before with its wording, so surely it can happen again. You may be asking yourself, Coucha, you've been exploring around Hyrule Castle for the past hour and a half, and you've been running away from Guardians the whole time. What's up with that? Because I just don't give a fuck, that's what. I don't feel like killing them. I have no reason to kill them. It just wastes more time. I just want to run around and search. Yeah, I have 45 ancient arrows. I don't care anymore. Didn't think it was gonna be in Zelda's study. A little tight in here. Zelda's room? Maybe. I don't think so. That's worth a shot. Yow!
It was my pleasure.
So he swung his sword and missed. Nobody moved. I was in the exact same position. He did a second slash, and that's the one that hit me? As I was about to attack him? Okay, game. You let me know when we've returned to normal game rules. Let me know when you toggle the cheat button off. I would enjoy that. Give me your sword, bitch. Alright, so it's, almost definitely, confirmedly not in the Zelda's quarters. That's what I would have told you from the very start. Link overshot his jump. So where in the good lord of... Whoa. Messed that up. So where in the good name of... I'm mixing up two different phrases. Where the fuck is the second floor? Where the fuck is the second floor? I don't think I've been in here today. That's so stupid. Second floor. I wish I knew what that meant. Sup, dude? You don't mind? Yeah, you know, this dude, he's chill. He knows I'm just searching. Alright, I'll see you later, bye. That was the chillest Lizzlefoss I've ever seen. What an absolute bro. He wanted nothing to do with me. He was hiding from his bosses. He's like, oh, I found a nice place to take a nap and fuck off from working. Hey, if you won't tell anyone, I won't tell anyone. Does that wood catch on fire? I doubt it. Big doubt. Alright, gonna go play some Pokemans, but you'll be here in the background. Coolio Equilux, thanks for popping by. Glad to hear from you. And we need to get something going soon. Maybe when all Wolfgang is done with his school semester or something, we can get a nice game night going. It's been a little while. Been a long while, actually. This dude's still following me. Dude, I'm clearly not interested. Oh, hi, it's me again. I'm clearly interested. Fuck, that was really unfortunate. Loss of... Hey, where's my wind channel? Do I have to turn that back on? I think I do. Well, I won't have to if I just rip up this thing. Nah, I can't. Really? You have to turn the air current on every time? I feel like that's, how do you say, stupid? Yeah, why? I would think that would be permanently on. Whatever. Woof, 3 full hours of hide and seek. This may actually be my most miserable day streaming this game. Although, I don't know, the last one was pretty bad. Look at all those royal shields. Rebonculus. And royal bows and royal swords. Everything's royal. Lately. And I really wanted to get all these quests done on stream, but we're starting to butt up towards the end of the stream. I don't have a hard cutoff point tonight, which is nice. But it's not looking to take forever. Like I said, I was originally planning on doing the side quests and then finishing the main quest today, and we are not even a fraction as close as I wanted to be. I type in Breath of the Wild EX second floor. The second result that comes up is from GameFAQs. Where's the second floor in Hyrule Castle? Gee, it's almost like anybody with a brain would ask that question. Not making fun of the person asking that question, making fun of the question that begs to be asked because that clue is so terrible. It says that a royal guard's chest is on the second floor. There are so many places that look like they might be the second, but which one actually is it? Because I can't find it. Wow. Wow, I want to know why. 8 months ago. Are you me? Do we share the same neurons? And the answer by Supercube is, yeah, that's quite understandably tricky to find out. But what you have to do is make your way outside the castle and get on top of the sanctum and drop into the room. Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I'm actually glad. I'm not mad at all I looked this up. Because I've been in that room before that they're talking about. That, to me, is not the second floor. Jesus fucking Christ. This DLC gets a 2. And that number will only go down. 2 out of 10. This is an embarrassment to game design as we know it. Gee, I wish Miyamoto played his game. Then he would know. Then he would know where things go wrong. Jesus fucking Christ. Does anybody play these games at Nintendo? Does anybody check anyone's work, ever? Do they even care anymore? I feel like Nintendo's just fucking throwing in the towel. They're like, whatever, we make what we make. You're gonna buy it anyway. I could have found this instantly had I known. Oh, this is not where I thought it was. Second floor of the castle. Suck my cock. So you're telling me the dining hall is not part of the castle? You're telling me this whole goddamn mountain with gate houses and shit, that's not the castle? Only that tippy top part is the castle? You're telling me one room, the throne room, that's the whole castle? Fuck you. I don't know how you build houses in Japan, but I know it's not like that. I'm legitimately mad. They're literally saying the top of the castle, the throne room, is the first floor, and the second floor, and the attic is the second floor. No, it's the attic. It's above the throne room. I can't believe it. I really just can't believe. This is like a new low they stoop to. They really don't know English over there, do they? So you're telling me where I'm at right now. Look now, hold up, look below me. Look at all this shit that's below me. Look at all these buildings below me. You're telling me this on top of the hill is considered the first floor. Really? Really? Yo, John Nintendo, can you send me a packet of your finest Japanese crack? Seems like you guys have the good shit over there. Can't even see straight anymore. Can't even think straight anymore. So the Calamity Ganon battle is the first floor. You're telling me this is the first floor? Okay. You're wrong. But okay. I never would have found this. I just want to let you guys all... I just want to let you all know. I never would have found this. I would have been searching every single nook and cranny of every single room and every single hallway. I was even thinking about searching all of the ground. All of the open air ground in this entire Hyrule Castle. I was planning on scouring every single inch that could possibly be constituted as a second floor. Do you know how many hours I would have spent searching in vain? I would have never thought to search up here, because this is not the second floor of the castle, in any definition. God damn, I'm mad. I'm so glad I looked that up. That saved my life. Am I not going the right spot? Oh, man. Like, I don't even have words to describe how I feel right now, so I'm just gonna keep talking. Eventually, you'll get it. If you don't already. No, I think I made my point quite clear already. Am I not? Where am I? Yeah, this is it. So this is the room directly above Ganon's cocoon, they call it. And yep, here's the treasure chest. Never in a million years would I have interpreted this as the second floor. Because actually, hold up. I just want to point out, if this is considered the second floor, first of all, what are those staircases doing? But I'm gonna ignore that. If this is considered the second floor, well, this is a shitty positioning, but what is all this? I mean, we were looking in before. We saw like 3 floors and stairs just in the Ganon battle room alone. So Ganon's battle room had 3 separate floors. How was the room above it floor 2? I've seen some dumb shit in my time. That's some of the dumbest. And this is why I'm not taking Korok Seed seriously. Because this game has no idea what it's trying to do with its DLC. No idea. And why did they warp me down? Did I not save the game? Oh, they auto-saved me, right? That was weird. Let's say I've never loaded up an auto, or I never loaded up a save and had myself be in a different position. Yeah, there we go. Never forget, guys, when people ask you where's the second floor, tell them the very fucking top. Tell them to go on the roof. That's where the second floor is. Because all this shit you're looking at, that's nothing. All that shit's the first floor. An embarrassment to the art of video games. Let's get our goddamn green tunic and be done with this. I'm so fucking sick of this game today. You know what? This DLC gets a 1. I can't believe I'm being so bothered. This is really getting under my skin. This DLC gets a 1 out of 10. An embarrassment and shame to the video game industry. Base game, 10 out of 10. Base games, 10 out of 10. Absolutely. DLC, robbed me of my money. Let's put it that way. This was the opposite of a good experience. Three chests. Shorts, huh? I don't know how I feel about the shorts. Like, why? I was expecting a little bit more of a traditional green tunic, but I do like the brown sleeves. Once again, echoing back to Zelda 1, green tunic with brown sleeves. I don't know why they ever got away from that design. I mean, all green looks nice too, but I think the brown is nice accents. Cap of the Wild versus Cap of the Hero. They're actually, yeah, this is like the Zelda 1 cap, essentially. So, it makes sense that it looks very similar. At least they're comfortable. Alright, well, that was, that's a nice little high point to end the stream on. Granted, I didn't have to work for it, but, you know, felt good. Feels good, man. Cool. Alright, well, I'm done. I'm done. Don't feel like playing this game anymore. Kinda want to throw my Switch out a window right now. Kinda makes me want to write an angry letter to Nintendo. In vain, because it's not like it would do anything. Oh well.
Badass.
Alright, so one more stream of this game, and this time I mean it. I don't know how much more of this I can do. Next stream, we will do the... I'm not doing Trial of the Sword on stream. I might make a video out of it, maybe, but definitely not doing it on stream. So when we come back Wednesday, unless I feel like putting on an extra stream tomorrow, we'll do the Champions Ballad DLC. It could be really long, I don't know, but shit, at least it'll be like something that we can work on and make progress in, rather than playing stupid Seek and Find with clues written in broken English. Neato. Oh, I just realized got like a Stitch mouth going on. This is a cool looking costume, I will admit. OG Ganondorf. Or Phantom Ganon. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna plug my social medias real quick. That's my Discord link. Feel free to hop in, join the community. And we've got the Twitter link. Feel free to follow me and share some cool things with me. Why not? And then my misspelled YouTube link. There we go. Top link is my main channel. Bottom link, my full Twitch VODs channel. Please subscribe to both. That would be very much appreciated. And thank you for joining me on this adventure. For today's adventure. Frankly, if you're still watching up to this point, wow. Hopefully it was background noise. I hope you weren't watching this too intently. I'm even debating just deleting this video, but that's how much I hated this stream. But no, I had a good time for what it was. I had a nice time chatting with Mama-san and Equilux in particular. I haven't seen him in a minute, so that's awesome. So yeah, for now, let's just say I'll see you next time at the normal time, Wednesday, and then we'll pick this up and hopefully finish it out for good. And with that, my knights, thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!